This is Justin Williams. I want to talk to you a little bit today about defective rig equipment on an oil and gas location. If you've listened to any of the recordings I've done about oil and gas injuries, you know that we have the most experience of any law firm that is representing injured oil field workers in Texas or in North Dakota, certainly in any of the other states where the oil and gas industry is heavily active. We are licensed to practice in North Dakota and Texas, and we have tried cases and handled lawsuits on behalf of injured workers all over the oil and gas areas of this country. Also handled cases offshore of Trinidad, offshore Africa, in the inland swamps of Nigeria, and in the North Sea. So we have represented injured oil field workers as well as the industry in the years that I was trying defense cases in all of these places. Today, I don't want to talk to you just about the generality of oil field injuries, but one of the things that happens when people are injured as a result of improper equipment. My North Dakota partner and I just got through trying probably the largest verdict in the oil field in North Dakota. It involved a piece of defective equipment. A service company used the wrong elevators, and they dropped a piece of drill pipe or tubulars during a workover operation, hitting my client, striking him, and severely injuring him to where he was not able and was never going to be able to work for the rest of his life. He needed and received large amount of compensation from the jury. It's a reported case that was tried to verdict during the month of January of 2020, and it was tried in Williams County, North Dakota, in Williston. It's not the first oil and gas case we have tried in North Dakota. Certainly sure it won't be the last, but it's important to you because two different law firms had turned down the case because they didn't understand that the company that dropped the pipe was using the wrong equipment. Being able to understand the technology of the oil and gas industry is important to you in being able to have your lawyers evaluate your case, know whether there is, in fact, a case, whether somebody is at fault, and that is extremely important. If I use the term elevators, most people would think I was talking about a cylinder block that goes up and down in a building taking you between floors. They wouldn't understand the terminology. They wouldn't understand that there are different types of elevators for different types of oil field pipe, that there are square shoulder elevators, and that there are other types of elevators. Our understanding of the oil and gas industry allowed us to represent this worker and to obtain the compensation he needed to protect him for the rest of his life. If he had not been able to get to us, to a firm that understood oil and gas technology, oil and gas terminology, and how oil and gas equipment worked, and had access to the best expert witnesses who understand these things, then he wouldn't have obtained that result. Because the Lord knows that the companies who were being sued did not voluntarily pay our client. It took a lot of effort, a lot of discovery, and a lot of money. That's one of the things we do that not every law firm advertising for oil and gas cases or for refinery cases or for major catastrophic injuries does. We put the money in your case that is needed to ensure you'll have proper medical evaluation and testimony, proper liability, proper experts who know the industry and are able to explain to the jury why your case should be successful. If you've been injured as a result of defective equipment in the oil field, wherever it is, Texas, North Dakota, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Louisiana, give us a call. We will provide the proper representation for you and your family. Thank you.